see about getting lucky with the... Trying to decide whether the Twin Lance or the Dancing Dagger would be better. This is fine for now. I do want to put this on, though. Let's go get the... I'm going to the, Ow. Wasn't expecting that to happen. But it did, and I can't stop it, so... Whoops. I'm getting the, this right here. So we can get this out of the way. And I can get my... final world map here. Because there's some shopping I want to do real quick. So that's the Wind Shrine. This is the Sealed Castle. And if you talk to this guy right here... Ta-da! Now, the pot is still present in the Wind Shrine, but it's empty. Oh, wow, a shield dragon. Interesting. Alright, so... What 3 weapons do I want? I want the katana. Where is the katana? Here it is. I want the Masamune. Now... I don't really want the Holy Spear. I want the Sage's Staff. Now it gets a little bit... So I could take the Assassin's Dagger. It's basically the second best dagger in the game, but... I don't know. I could take this. This axe is not bad, since I've got Freelancer. And I could double hand it, and it will do lots of damage. And it will be non-elemental, but I've also got the Masamune there, so that's fine. Let's go with the dagger, I think. Because... So this right here, this rod boosts all elements. And that might be useful. This is the Excalibur. It is... Holy Elemental. That casts Death occasionally. This is the Holy Spear. It also is Holy Elemental. It's between the rod and the... I'll take the dagger. All right. Assassin's Dagger. Yep, Assassin's Dagger, Masamune, Sage's Staff, and then the Brave Blade. We don't need the Excalibur. I think the Excalibur is technically more powerful than the Masamune, but again, it's wholly elemental. And while that is useful in some situations, like this, well, screw you too, buddy. Raise. I'm trying to run from as few battles as possible because I want to keep the Brave Blade up high. Yeah, the Sage's Staff is actually like really, really strong when it against certain enemies. Anything that's like marked as undead, the Sage's Staff does absurd damage to. Guess we'll do another raise. Yeah, the Shield Dragon and Exdeath Souls in here are annoying. They have way too many hit points. And have I hit yet with that? But yeah, the Exdeath Souls drop Dark Matter, which is really nice. Give us some of that fancy water. Alright, so now we're going to fly back over. Oh, we're going to fly down here. And then we're going to fly back to the pyramid. Actually, I'm going to do the pyramid first, because I need the money from in there. Alright. Yeah, no, we should be fine. Why did that do 3,000 points of damage? Are these desert peeds considered undead? And do they always drop dark matter? Dark matter is like one of the hardest things to get. Alright, so we're going to go this way first. Yeah, okay, that's more like it. I guess those desert peeds are considered undead. The Sage's Staff does like 8 times damage to undead. It's back row okay, and is very, very nice. Yeah, there we go. The special effect of the Masamune is that it gives you first strike, so you always go first in battle. And also, in like all katanas, it can crit. Which is pretty nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Ride the sand downstairs. Is there some stuff that I want to get? Yeah, Doesn't do anything. Sorry. Get another ice shield. Let's go ahead and put... Let's put the Twin Lance back on for now. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be a little more damage. Yeah, the Lamia Queens are undead. I don't think there's anything up here that I really want. But... I think this, like the Thornlet or whatever, it's not... I don't think I've ever found a use for this Thornlet. Cursed Ring. Yeah. I can't think of a use for the Cursed Ring, to be honest. Cast Doom on the wearer. Plus 25 defense. Okay. I mean, but it casts Doom on you. So, probably not worth it. But we're gonna get lots of experience in here. You start leveling up like and getting lots of ability points very fast in World 3. The speed at which you start to grow at this point in the game is a lot higher than World 2 and World 1 for that matter. I mean, World 1, they severely limit the amount of ability points you can get. Oh, right. Need to open both doors. And now we're just going to fight the Damned. I've got 3 party members who can one-shot these guys, so they're not too bad. If you've got Bard, obviously Bard will annihilate these encounters. With Requiem. Bard is basically an I win button for the entire game. They have a move called Romeo's Ballad, which casts Stop on every enemy in the on the field, and it works on basically everything in the game. Well, basically every random encounter in the game. It works on some bosses too, but yeah, it's absurdly good. All right, White Robe, that's nice. Let's see. I really would like to master Knight, so I can swap him over to Freelancer. And I really don't want to fight these guys because they're annoying. But if I have to, I will. Yeah, highly recommend going to the Sealed Castle before you clear this place out. If you've got nothing else, like if you don't have Bard for Requiem, if you don't have Black Mage, or if you don't have like any like really good you don't have like any like really good like AoE attacks. But you've got somebody that can use a stick, and there are party compositions where you can't use staves, right? Obviously, that's a thing. Then getting the Sage's Staff is worth it. First of all, it's an infinite Phoenix down. Oh, good. He didn't face cannon me. But yeah, no, it's just... There's so many undead enemies in World 3. Just do this. There's the Thornlet. Want these elixirs because they are very handy for restoring MP, mostly, I would say. But yeah, no. Lots of undead enemies. Need to watch what I'm doing. And it will basically one-shot them. It's also really good for the, what are they called? The underground, like, lava area. Where the fire tablet is. It's amazing for down there, too. I don't need the dark matters. Yeah, okay, I cannot one-shot these guys. So these guys are down... There's like huge groups of these object darts down in the basement of Castle Ball. This should kill that guy. They are susceptible to level 5 death. So if you have a blue mage, you can grind on them very easily. Any party can just use gold needles. Takes a little longer, and it takes a lot of manual menuing, but in World 2, there's really not a better place to go to get experience and ability points. Let's see. Let's put this Diamond Helm on. Get that protection for shoot. Get that protection from lightning a little bit. I don't think there's anybody here that uses any lightning elemental attacks, but... So that right there is one of the... yeah. That's one of the references in Final Fantasy VIII to Final Fantasy V. There's a lot of reference to 5 and 8. Like, Final Fantasy VIII has a lot of references to, well, several of the older Final Fantasy games. But... several to 5. Well, somebody's going to die. Lena lost. Okay. Was not fast enough to prevent that, but nobody died. I don't want to equip. Yeah, the menu for that is... for using items is annoying. Black garb. You can wear that. I do wish the golden hairpin worked outside of battle, but it doesn't. Sadly. No, wait. This is the one I want to go down. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. I didn't mean to mimic, but sure. Right. Get pooped on. Actually, what magic do you have? You have white magic. Do you have confused? So I need to get whoever my freelancer is, I need to get them level 3 white magic. Okay. I have to get them level 3 white magic for Shinryu. That's just a, you know, thing that I have to do before we go into the final dungeon. It's not a big deal. I could skip the chests that have the dark matter in them since I don't have a chemist. That's what they're for. The dark matters also don't sell very well. Unlike, say, the Dragon Fangs, which sell for a lot of money. But the damned enemies are worth a lot of experience. So, I want to kill them. Yep. Most of the enemies in here are undead. It's really just those tombstones, I think, that are not. Hey, a Lamia's tiara. Wow. So, it prevents confusion, and what it does is it removes the Tempting Tango from... and all of the abilities that, quote-unquote, enhance Sword Dance do this. They remove Tempting Tango from the chance and replace it with another Sword Dance. Like, increasing the chance of Sword Dance to 50% instead of 25%. And depending on your party comp, that could actually be a pretty good thing. Because that is a... dance enhancer that everybody can equip with the dancing dagger. The dancing dagger is also good because it is the